guys, it's Tiara aka Bookworm Babe, and welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be switching it up. We're not going to be talking about books today. A couple weeks ago I had put out like a little question thing on my Instagram, just trying to get a sense of what kind of things you guys want to see on my channel as we move, you know, into the new year, and at this point we're well into the new year. So a lot of people said they want to see more things on culture, which I totally get. You know, part of this channel for me was a way to talk about things that are, you know, Indo-Caribbean, West Indian related, and I do that obviously particularly with books and just all the books that I like to showcase. That being said, I want to also get into doing other videos that are, you know, just based again on culture, things that you guys might want to hear about and things like that. So to start off, we're gonna do something fun. We're gonna get the culture ball rolling, and I'm gonna do the ethnicity tag today. So let's get started. Okay guys, so I have the questions pulled up on my phone, and there's not that many, there's only 8, so we are going to go through these questions and I'm gonna answer them and, you know, do that whole thing. So the first question is, where are you from? So, well, I'm from Canada. I live in Canada. I live in Toronto. I was born here, but my parents weren't. They came here as kids. So my mom is from Trinidad and my dad is from Guyana. So I am half and half, which is always kind of funny because sometimes, you know, there's always that whole thing that people be like, Trinis and Guyanese don't get along. So then when I do tell people I'm Trinidadian and Guyanese, they're like, what? How did that happen? Blah, blah, blah. It's like, well, I'm here, so obviously it happened. But yeah, so that's where I'm from. Question number 2. Do you have an ethnic name? No, I don't. I know quite a few, you know, West Indian people do have like their, you know, ethnic name or Hindu name, I guess you can say, or an Indian name, I guess you can call it. It kind of depends for people. But I don't have like a Hindu name or, you know, an Indian name, and then like an English name that I use, like, you know, on paper after that. My name is Tiara. That is my birth name. That's all it is. My middle name is Jade, which I use really often as well. I use Tiara Jade together, and that's just my name. There's nothing more to it. It's kind of like funny though, because I have had people ask me before, like, but is that your real name, or like what, like, but what's your other name? And it's like I don't have another name. That is literally just my name. That's the name I was born with, and that's all there is to it. Number 3. When was the last time you visited your country? I think this is like kind of sad, to be honest. I've never been to Trinidad and I've never been to Guyana. That sucks, right? I've never been to either one before. In all 24 years that I've been alive. I would love to go. I don't know why I haven't. I don't know why my parents didn't take me. They took me to Disneyland though, so I mean, they love me. So it's all good. But yeah, no, I've never been back home to either place. Actually, last year, so 2020, I really wanted to go to Guyana. I was very determined. I was like, I wanted to go to Guyana so badly, and I was telling my boyfriend, I'm like, we are gonna go this year, we're gonna go. He's Guyanese as well, so, you know, it was a game plan, like we were gonna go. And then COVID hit, and it really sucked, just for the reason that like I obviously couldn't travel and go, so I was really upset about that. But you know, it is what it is. Ultimately, I mainly wanted to go so I could visit the archives, because you know, I was really on a whole like mission to track family and try to like trace my roots and things like that, and unfortunately it didn't happen. But it's okay, the archives aren't running away. Eventually, when all this COVID is over, I'm gonna go. I'm going to go, and there will be vlogs, I promise. There will be vlogs, but until then, it's just me here in my room, so okay, moving on. What part of the country are you and your family from? So my mom, who's from Trinidad, born in Trinidad, is from San Fernando, and that's as much as I know. Like, it's she, you know, she was from the city, San Fernando, that's it. And then for my dad's side is, you know, from Guyana. My dad's from Berbice, specifically, Blackbush is the name of like the village that they're from, or Bloomfield Village or something like that. I can't remember, but something of those ones. But it's within Berbice and it's the countryside. If anyone, you know, is from those places or knows any more information about like those villages, please feel free to drop it. I would love to know as well. For my, you know, West Indian, my Indo-Caribbean, you know, people on here, what part of these places, like what part of Trinidad, Guyana, wherever, Jamaica are you from? And yeah, like tell me about it. If you happen to be from the same place as me, that would, or like my family, not me, I'm literally from Canada, but like, you know, if you happen to be from the same place as my family, I think that'd be really, really cool. So please do drop that in the comments so we can talk about that. Question number 5, name one ethnic food that you enjoy the most. That's kind of hard. That's actually kind of hard. I love doubles. Like, love doubles. So that's on my Trini side. Like, I love doubles. I'll literally, like, I'll hurt someone over some doubles. Like, some really good, solid doubles. Yeah. I don't want to share that. Like, don't even ask. Don't ask for a bite. Like, just no, not at all. So there's that. But at the same time, I love roti and curry shrimp. That is just like, that is my shit. If you gave me a bowl of curry shrimp and roti like every single day of the week, I don't even think I would complain. Like, I would eat it every single day just happily. Like, just nice juicy shrimp, and then you just, you know, curry it, put everything together, and then with roti. Oh my god. And I haven't eaten lunch yet, so let me just say, like, I'm just making myself hungry by talking about this. Okay. But yeah, those are my picks. Let me know, guys, what your favorite Caribbean foods are as well. Number 6, name one household item that best represents your culture. We have a lot of Guyanese things around the house, actually. Like, it's kind of funny. There's not a lot of like Trini stuff around here. I have a Trini flag in my closet though that I had got at Caravana a few years ago. And then I have a gigantic in the basement. We have a really big Guyanese flag. Like, it's like the size of a door, basically, like the width and length of a door. My boyfriend had bought that for me a few years ago as well, because he's like, why don't you have a Guyana flag? What kind of Guyanese are you? And I'm like, well, I'm only half, but whatever. He doesn't like to acknowledge my other half because he's full Guyanese, so. But yeah, so I have a Trinidad flag. We have the really big Guyana flag downstairs. My dad also has this thing that it has like the Guyana coat of arms and like the national anthem on it, and then the Independence Date. It's like a cloth type of tapestry thing, I guess, whatever, and we have that hanging in the basement. And then we have another, like, it's like it's just like a wall, like, you know, decor piece, and it shows like this really like famous Guyanese stamp that was apparently worth a lot of money, but this is not the actual stamp. We don't have this like stamp that's actually worth like millions of dollars, unfortunately. But yeah, we have like a replica like thing of it that basically gives you like the history of the stamp and like a little bit about it and shows you what it looks like. So we have that as well. I'm trying to think like what else is in this house. I don't know, like the, you know, like that thing to grind your dal with that looks like a stall that looks like a star. We have those things, you know, all the things that my mom grinds seasoning with and stuff. Like, I don't know, those are like kitchen things, but I feel like those are like essential to every like West Indian household, right? But yeah, there's those things. I think that's it. That's all I can kind of think of at the top of my head, but those are definitely like some household items that I think clearly kind of give you the message, like, yeah, you know, these people are Caribbean. Question number 7, what is your favorite ethnic music? That's a tough one for me. I feel like a lot of people would just, like, a lot of people are gonna say like soca to that question, but I don't know. I can't pick a favorite per se. I really like my chutney tunes. Like, I don't know. I don't know if it's just me. I feel like soca is very like mainstream in a sense, and everyone loves soca, but I really like my chutney tunes. Like, I'll be literally doing my work at night, like, you know, typing, writing articles, whatever the case is, and I'm listening to Rum Till I Die. So like, I love that stuff. I really do. I love that nice hot chutney tune. So I don't know, I think maybe that's my favorite, to be honest, because if I had to kind of like dissect what I listen to more often, I actually do listen to more chutney than I do to soca. Oh, okay, I'm just looking at this in the thing. This is really random, but household items that I have. So I have this necklace, and this is supposed to be like the 5-cent coin from Guyana, and I'm gonna try to like show it to you guys. This is what it looks like. My boyfriend got me this for my birthday last year. But I have this. I have like the name necklace as well, which is also like a staple. Every girl has that, so I guess I'll just throw in those things too. But yeah, sorry, back to music. Yeah, I'm gonna have to just go with chutney because I really like my chutney songs. So comment below if you are a chutney lover like me too. Okay, and the very last question is, do you speak your language? No. No. And the reason for that being is that we don't have like a native, there's no such thing as speaking Trinidadian, speaking Guyanese. Like, there's not an actual language. It's not like French or Spanish where there's this whole other dialect, which I think a lot of people are not aware of, like non-West Indian people are not aware of, because I always had people growing up ask me, so what language do you speak? And I'm like none. None. You know, it's like a broken English, like a patois, whatever, Creole, whatever you know want to call it, you know, depending on your island and stuff like that. But no, there is no specific language. You know, I am fluent in Scontology 101 though, so there's that. But I don't actually have another language that I speak, although I would have loved to if it was a thing. But unfortunately, due to, you know, the history of the islands and colonialism, there is no specific language that I speak. But we do have a lot of words in Caribbean dialect that stem from both African origin and Indian origin. Just like when you hear, you know, Caribbean people say "eh bye," that comes from, you know, like Indian origin, stuff like that. Even in like food names, you know, dal, bhaji. I'm trying to, what else off the top of my head? Those are like the first two that came to my head, you know. Choka, all those types of words come from like like from Indian origins, and then are used in Caribbean dialect. But again, it's not a fluent language that we speak. So I'll just put that out there too for anyone who is not West Indian and maybe didn't know that as well. So yeah, so that is all the questions. There was only 8 of them. It wasn't very long. I still managed to make this video like 15 minutes long. I think I just talked too much, but I'm just gonna literally wrap up. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you guys enjoyed the ethnicity tag and just, you know, talking a little bit about West Indian culture and stuff like that. I am certainly gonna try to make more videos, like I mentioned, on culture, obviously particularly to Indo-Caribbean and West Indian culture. And if you have any suggestions of things you'd like me to talk about, please feel free to drop them in the comments. Comment anyway, like this video, subscribe. I am literally so like excited at how this channel is growing, and I really want to continue making stuff that everyone is going to enjoy, and of course that I can enjoy making for you guys. So I will see you all next week in my next video. Take care and stay safe until then. Bye.